of 1 here, and today we'll be playing Madden Face of the Franchise mode. We got a text from Coach. Dakota, the team is struggling with losing it. Better. It'll mean more of a scout for the starting QB. Yeah, I think we'll call it the offensive line here. We gotta block better, period. This is gonna be key to breaking this losing streak. Yes, absolutely. Let the guys know. Preach accountably. We keep in mind if we don't win our next game, calling guys out is only gonna make things worse. You need to do your part. I'm challenging you to lead the offense to 3 touch TDs this week. Got that? I got it, Coach. 10 more for your entire offensive line. Lead your offense to 3 offensive touchdowns against the Washington Redskins. Okay, Jack Ford wants to offer some timely advice. Kid, I saw your game this weekend. I don't know how else to say it. You're killing your team with turnovers. Stop throwing so many risky passes. Don't be afraid. Tight end or running back if other routes are covered. I don't got time to look for that. I got 1 second to throw as soon as they hit. Isaiah wants to chat about the season so far. So probably warm up to the league for me. Absolutely, Isaiah Street. Fill me in, bro, honestly. It's part about you being an NFL QB so far. The pass rush. The pass rushes are so quick, man. Like 3 seconds to throw max. It's crazy. So I felt defensive line aren't fair. Those boys were doing you gotta learn to throw off platform. Move around, throwing the run. I'm saying you do it. I know you're capable. Peace out, football. Good luck. I'll check back in a few weeks. It's time to play against the Redskins. We have to beat the Redskins here. Considering making things worse between the team, probably not gonna work, but hopefully their defensive lineman ain't so good at getting in as the Chargers.
Okay, Coach, we are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Washington Redskins and the Miami Dolphins. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Out comes Dwayne Haskins to lead the Redskins, the rookie QB wearing that number 7 jersey. Out of Ohio State. They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. On second down, Peterson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Play action. Haskins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 42. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. A give to Peterson out of the gun. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. On play action. action. Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And oh, it's blocked. This is going the other way. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra is full.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Whoa, bad move.
50, plant. Blue draw, Porker.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. Oh, yeah. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. 2nd and 9 now. Rolling to his right. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intent. 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll look to throw here. Wilson's got it complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 17-yard line. Now back to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Being chased out left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The intended target was the rookie, Terry McLaurin. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. This is Chris Thompson in his 7th season now as a Redskin. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run with a former Eagle and Dolphin, Jay Ajayi. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And this one's incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
So we have to remember, this offensive unit, they've been off for the last 2 weeks, had an open week, and so it might take them a little while to get back into rhythm. I know they worked hard to try and get past that in practice, but practice isn't game speed.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. He gets this one to Garcon. It's a foot race. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, Washington. Pierre Garcon. 77 yards. And the Redskins get the quick strike touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. And the throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ryan Kerrigan. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He'll set up to throw. And it's caught by Parker. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. It's their quarterback. His 14th touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Haskins. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and they're going to have a 3rd down. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. You know, normally he's probably pretty happy with his performance at this point. He's played pretty well. Bottom line, they're down on the scoreboard, so I'm guessing he's not that happy.
No, the fantasy owners.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Albert Wilson, 79 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Out there ready for this next drive, coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's third down. Third down, here's Haskins.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. Later tonight, we have more football. Sunday night football, a good one out west. Steelers and Chargers might see equal amounts of black and gold mixed with a powder blue in the stands for that one. And then tomorrow, Monday night football, Detroit and Green Bay battle in the NFC North from Lambeau Field. Back to throw. And a completion to Wilson. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Sliding out of the pocket. Caught by Wilson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Parker again, but now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. Caught. It's Wilson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 40. They'll look to throw. Out to his left. He'll let this go for the end zone. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40, escaping the pressure run. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And this is Parker, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He got 29 yards that time. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first. We now proceed to the start of the second half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
They run again with Peterson. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You got the lead here in the second half. That's the last penalty you want to commit.
And they were getting the ball. Why are you going after the punter there? Just take the football and keep going.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On second down, here's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Haskins to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Taco Charlton coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd and long. Haskins complete. Richardson has it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, his first touchdown on the year. Tell me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds Parker here, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. They run with Ajayi. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jay, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
Let's go, go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. On second down now, it's Thompson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back now in Miami. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4. Looking to throw, Haskins. It's caught by Garçon. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make...
Stopped him in his tracks. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Buying time to his left. Caught the tight end Walford. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Pick it up, right? Pick it up.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jonathan Bostic coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now it's Haskins. Incomplete.
I think we can make this one pretty simple. That was a rookie mistake made by the rookie quarterback, trying to force a pass without really using proper mechanics.
Now a big spot for the rookie Haskins. He's got it complete to Thompson. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this one complete to Reed. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Haskins, and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And the throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Steps away to his left. And he rifles one incomplete. The big tight end, Clive Walford, the intended target. Third down here. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. And he's got it to Hearns. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. He'll look to throw. Put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Well, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game, because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got the 2-minute warning to come up. Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now Haskins to throw it. He's got Thompson here, complete. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down. Haskins will throw. He gets this one to Garcon. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now Haskins. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed, because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Flushed out right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Ready. 53, check 53. I want that. Give me that.
They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. Parker unable to get that one. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. 2nd and 10. Rolling to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now back to throw. Steps away. And the throw there going to be incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some explaining to do.
Yeah.
Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance at victory. By going for it, maybe you're saying you don't trust your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt. So there'll be a lot of questions in the post-game press conference.
Makes the rest of this 4th quarter and the rest of this game very interesting. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Atama Rubin busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now it's Haskins. And it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. We know there's already a spotlight on this rookie quarterback, an even bigger spotlight here in overtime of this game, a costly pick.
No doubt about that, but here's the key. Game's not over. He may very well get another shot at this thing, so now he's got to go to the sideline, hope his defense picks him up, and be ready to go back out there and maybe make a similar throw, hopefully successfully the next time.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll roll him out right. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Miami, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll hit.
Week